What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, what I want to go over is my 300-mile review for my Altra Escalante Racer. I did my initial review a few months back. I'll link that down below. But since I just crossed over 300 miles with this shoe, I actually reached 315 miles as of today. I wanted to go over my additional thoughts and a more full review of this shoe. I wanted to give you guys this insight because that video got a lot of views. So I thought circling back and letting you know how the shoe has performed over those 315 miles would be beneficial for all of you. So when you take a look at the Escalante Racer, just to give you guys some quick features on it, it's going to be Altra's lightest, most minimal road shoe. When you look at the shoe, as you can see, it does not have a lot of cushion. The stack height on this shoe is going to be 22 millimeters. When you look at the weight, it's 6.8 ounces in a men's size 9, which is the size that I wear here. When you look at the upper is going to be static mesh. That's important to note because it's not going to be stretchy. It really is a mesh material. When you look down at your foot when you're running in this shoe, you actually can see your socks. So during the winter and the colder months, your feet are going to be a little bit chilly when you're out there running. But when you're running, me personally, I don't really feel my feet getting too cold other than when I just get outside because I feel that breeze going through the upper. Also, when you look at this shoe, when it comes to the cushion, it is going to be an Ego midsole from Altra. So let's dive into my thoughts on this shoe. This shoe is absolutely awesome. I want to just put it out there. This is my favorite Altra shoe that I have worn. I've worn the Altra Torin 4.5. I've worn the Escalante 2. I've worn the Altra Rivera and a few of the Altra trail shoes. And when it comes to Altra's shoes, this is by far my favorite shoe. What I really like about this shoe is that it is minimal. I use this shoe for anything from a 5-mile run up to a 20-mile run. And for my continued training, I'm going to look to use this shoe for runs up to 30 miles long. I want to use this shoe really because it strengthens my feet as well as the lower part of my legs. When you look at this shoe, something to know about this shoe if you're going to wear it is that it is a very responsive, minimal shoe. When you look at how responsive it is, there's a lot of ground feel. So when you're running in this shoe, you're going to have ground feel. You do not sink into the cushion or anything like that. And it is going to be pushing you forward from the responsiveness of that midsole. So when you're running in this shoe, be ready to feel the ground. Be ready to not have a ton of cushion under your feet. It does take a little bit of time to get used to, so I recommend if you're gonna switch into this shoe, that you take the time to transition slowly into it, or else you can have some issues with your Achilles or have some issues with the lower parts of your leg. As with all of Altra's shoes, this is gonna also be a zero drop shoe. So for me, I have loved running in this shoe because I, like I said, enjoy ground feel, but I also really enjoy the fact that when I run in this shoe, I feel my legs getting stronger. When I'm running in the Escalante Racer, I could feel my calves being engaged. I could feel my feet getting worked, my ankles getting worked, and I really enjoy that. When you look at some of the traditional shoes that are out there that a lot of runners wear, really all that is providing a lot of cushion, and it's honestly a cast for your foot. Over the long term, that's not really going to be beneficial, and I think it's a risk to wear those types of shoes over the long term because it weakens your feet and doesn't cause your feet muscles to get stronger or your ankle and Achilles and lower calf muscles to get stronger because the shoe is doing so much of the work. When you wear a shoe like the Escalante Racer, I would say that it's going to make your lower leg a lot stronger. When you're running in a shoe that's zero drop, especially a minimal zero drop shoe, it's going to cause your feet to work more, it's going to cause your ankles to work more, and it's going to engage your calf a lot more. When you run in a shoe with a heel drop, you're going to feel that in your knees more and in your hips more. So this shoe is going to work the lower half of your leg, which is really important, especially for distance runners, because you want to strengthen that. And I have personally strengthened that part of my leg a lot from wearing these shoes. When you look at the bottom of the shoe, there really isn't too much wear. Up here on the front left part of the shoe, kind of where my big toe would be, there is some wear, and also down in the bottom left-hand side, there's going to be some wear as well. I think that's really just from the fact of running on this shoe and landing a little bit on the back side of the shoe when I I get fatigued during my runs. But other than that, this shoe has lasted really well and has provided me with a lot of great miles. I do envision utilizing this shoe for 400 to 450 miles before I look to get another pair of this shoe. I do anticipate wearing this as long as it's around. I have heard some rumors that it's going to be going away with the new lineups that are coming out from Altra. I hope it doesn't, because I think this shoe really does provide a lot of benefit for runners. When you look at this shoe, I know I've already said it a few times, it's going to be minimal, it's going to make your foot stronger, and it's going to give you an enjoyable run where you really feel your legs engaging. So that's my updated review on this shoe after 300 miles. Drop a comment down below if you tried out the Escalante Racer. Let me know what your favorite running shoe is, whether it's an Altra shoe or any other shoes out there. Would love to see what you like. And also let us know why you like that shoe. I really want this community of runners to be able to have a lot of information when they are getting themselves ready to go out there and achieve their running goals. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the next one.